everyone, Lau here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another vintage toy video. I don't want to say haul because they're not necessarily toys in this haul. I got myself a huge bag of toy brushes and combs. And I want to try to go through this whole thing with you. So strap in, that might be a long video or it might not. I don't know, let's see how it goes. At first I just want to explain to you how I got this. It was just a normal thing like on eBay, and I was watching this for a very long time already. It was just written as Barbie brushes and combs, and I'm not into Barbie, but I often go on like a search for Barbie brushes or whatever, because there are lots of pony combs and brushes in there, because most people cannot like decide is this a pony combo brush or this is from Barbie or this is from another toy line, because with ponies I can identify them. With all the others, that's quite difficult. So it was like, I don't know how many are in here, but it's hundreds, definitely hundreds. And I was like always zooming in the photo. Can I see, is there another one that I want? Is there another one that I really want? And I kept like searching on this photo and went back to this listing on eBay so often that like in the end I was like, why? I should just buy it. It's actually not like cheap. It wasn't cheap. It wasn't like, oh, here's €1 for this or something. The seller wanted 30 euro, which is like, why should I buy this? Like 30 euro if I just want a couple of combs in there and brushes. Then I kept on looking, and there are actually a couple in there that I really want, and some that are actually a little bit more expensive. And then there's so many others that I'm just like, oh, this looks cool. I have no idea what this is. And I actually really love like identifying combs, finding out what brush, what toy line does this brush go to, etc. When this arrived, it was obviously all just in this one huge bag, in this huge pile, and I was like kind of overwhelmed, and they were kind of dirty, because I don't know what you could do to brushes and combs if they get so dirty, but some of them are really ugh. And a lot of them there was still hair that's also like ugh. I mean, it's just doll hair, you know, it's plastic that's in the plastic. So I cleaned them all, washed them like yesterday, and then I started to sort them a little bit to have a little bit more like control over what we have here, because so I have this full bag of brushes and combs that I really wanted. It's not all pony, but I can identify every single one of them. Then we have here, for example, a bag of brushes and combs that are like single big brushes that I think they must belong to a specific toy line. I just wasn't able to identify them. And then, you know, there's like some super small ones, or there are some that I can clearly identify as Barbie, stuff like that. So let's start, zoom in on some of those, and let's start. So let's just start with these, which I can immediately, I mean, most of them identify as Barbie. I mean, there could be others and I just don't know, but like these here, they are Barbie from the 90s. They are Barbies from when I was a child. So I had these. I love them. They are very cute. I love those shapes. And there are a couple more that resemble that shape, so I'm pretty sure they're also Barbie. So smaller, look, this is just a smaller version of it. Then there are a couple like these here. By the way, two different shades of pink. They have the Barbie bee, so that's Barbie. This one literally has a picture of a Barbie, so I think it's from one of the Barbie movie dolls, definitely. This one, for example, has a B, so that's Barbie. These ones, these little bit like longer, little bit more flimsy ones, and I think they belong also with together with these. They are a Barbie from the 80s, I'm pretty sure. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but like that's what I found out. And then there are all of those, and as far as what I could find out, they all come with Barbie horses. So they must be Barbie horse brushes. So these out of the way, let's continue with these, which I don't know, but I put this in here. It's also Barbie, it says Barbie, but I put them in here because they have all this long handle that is like, I don't know, in a zigzag line, and then it's got a star. Here is a star, and these are like flowers. I don't know what they are. I put them together because I think they really match well together. I love them all. I have no idea if this is Barbie or if this is something completely different. I really like them. I really like the look of them. I'm pretty sure this is Barbie for sure. This could be here. No idea. And what's also difficult about those identifying points is you never know if something is vintage or something is new, because combs and brushes from the 80s and from today, I mean, maybe they look different, but not a lot. So these are definitely all just fakes. So from fakies, not fakes, but I'm pretty sure. Like these here, these super flimsy ones here, this is just like a fakie style of comb and brush that came maybe with fakie ponies, such as these ones here from Zimba. So I think I can identify that. Also this shape. And generally when the quality, when they feel a little bit more cheap, or when they have like directly written China on here, then it's definitely not a very well-known toy line or something. Some are still cute. Like for example, this one has here some flowers. Could also be something else. Like I put them together because I think they are a little bit bigger from fakie ponies, fakie other knockoff toy lines. I have no idea if this is even considered something doll or I don't know. Let's go through these, which I think these are very interesting. So if you can help me identify some of them, that would be amazing. Because I'm pretty sure someone of you knows what these are. To me they look like Monster High or Ever After High. I tend more to Ever After High because I think Monster High just had these skulls. But maybe a similar doll line. I mean, they say Mattel, so my gut feeling goes they are some special Ever After High ones or something. What is this? This S shape? I mean, this must be something like a doll line, something. It reminds me, it could be from the early 2000s, something like Bratz, also not Bratz because then it would have maybe a B or something, or I don't know, Mycene or something like that, because it looks very clean. It's not magical or something, but it must be something. This one looks so cool. It has a horse here, so I guess it's something horse related. Maybe it is from a Barbie horse, but I don't know. Would be super lovely to know what this is. Here's another big one that I really like this dark greenish, bluish. Like I put them all together because I think they are like quality-wise too good to be just from knockoffs or like nameless dolls or something. This one's also one of my favorites. Looks like stitches here, as if it's something that is like fashion themed or something. Never seen before. I'm pretty sure there are also a lot of doll combs in here that are Disney related, from Disney dolls. This must be Cinderella. I mean, it has Cinderella's carriage, so definitely some kind of Cinderella doll. could not identify which one. I looked through a lot of them from the days of Mattel or the days of like where the Disney store is producing them, so I don't know. This one's also one of my favorites. Like, I don't know if it would be like a Disney doll, then it could be Sleeping Beauty, or it could also be Beauty and the Beast. I have seen these. What are they? Barbie? Tell me, maybe this is also some Disney thing going on? Sleeping Beauty? I could see that as Sleeping Beauty, but this here, I don't know if you can see that. It has a swan, so I tend to think that this is something Barbie, the Swan Lake or something related. I don't know. I love them. This is so cool. This is a butterfly, but it's a brush, and it has something to put around the neck of the toy. So definitely not pony, but I would love more brushes and combs to have like something to put around the neck of the pony. Then you could put it somewhere. This. So boring looking. It's Hannah Montana. It's from a Hannah Montana doll. I have seen these before because, you know, I looked at so many like forums and like brush and comp identifying pictures, and they sometimes this I think was on there, but it wasn't identified, so I don't know. This is also one of my favorites because it's also painted. Like, what is it? And it has this swirl texture. Ah yeah, this is Steffi Love because it says Steffi Love. Steffi Love is a kind of knockoff doll, a Barbie doll kind of toy line from Simba. I think they're still going strong. They're still producing, and their dolls are okay. I also had Steffi dolls as a child, so no problem there. Steffi Love. I love this one because it's also like iridescent a little bit. So not iridescent, you know, pearlized, that's what I meant. Probably some kind of mermaid Barbie. What is this? This is a little like a rabbit. And it is actually very interesting from the shape because it's not a normal comb. You cannot comb through it. It's more like you can put it in your hair as an accessory, and you can see the side. This is the original. This is sun faded, but I found a similar one online and it said vintage 80s, so might be vintage 80s, but what is it? Rabbit toys? I don't know. This one could also be just some fakie because it's very thin, but it's pretty beautiful with this bow. This one's also lovely. Looks like a fish a little bit. This one reminds me more of like baby dolls, like it could be some Little Miss or something, or it's from Baby Born. This could also be Baby Born. No, Baby Born doesn't make sense. Baby Born doesn't even have hair, but something, some creation maybe. And most of them, of course, have no markings. When they do, it's easier to identify. This one reminded me a little bit of the shape of the G3.5 ponies, but I looked it up. It's not. Then it would have the My Little Pony logo. But it's a nice one. I have seen this before. I don't know. It must be also from kind of a more like bigger doll. That's what I tend to believe. And probably new, because these see-through plastic ones that started more in the late 90s or something. I don't know. This one is like really interesting to me because it says something, but I couldn't find out what it meant. It says New Ray Novelty 1991. If I find it after this video, I will put it like in here, but it's definitely something fish, whale, mermaid, something. What's that? A bear? Here's a bear. And maybe also some, I know some more like plush toy lines also came with brushes, like Brush-a-Loves. I mean, their tails were brushes, okay, but some others also had brushes, so maybe this is something, or it's just from a generic teddy bear, who knows. Oh yeah, this is also one of my favorites, like the detail. How cool is that? It's also like a teddy bear and then flowers and butterflies. It must be something special. It must be from a special toy line. This one actually as well, it's so small, but if you have a look here, this is not just a normal like knockoff toy line or something. This is something else. This is lovely. I think it's Barbie. I think it must be some mermaidy theme because it's super cool as it is a brush and a comb in one. How genius! I have seen people identifying those as Barbie, mermaid Barbie things, or maybe also the knockoff ones. This one has a strawberry, so my mind directly went to strawberry shortcake. Not the vintage ones, they look different, but there are so many new like incarnations of strawberry shortcake. Maybe this is from one of the strawberry shortcake ones, the newer ones. And this I have seen. It might also be just some generic one, but to me it feels like it is from something that I have seen before. And it's a crazy color. Now let's come to my main stack here of the brushes and combs that I really wanted. Mostly pony, but also some other things. So let's start with this one. I immediately knew what it was. Also it says 1978 TCFC, which is also the thing that is on the Lady Lovely Locks dolls. This is the Lady Lovely Locks comb. Didn't directly come with a doll, but with a playset, the Sea Magic Salon, I think. I just have like as an example, here is from the same like wave of Lady Lovely Locks, the wave 2, you know, the mermaidy themed one, the skirt from the doll, you know, and you can directly see it matches. So that's Lady Lovely Locks. So cool, so happy. And it's one that's more unique. It's not the typical Lady Lovely Locks one. This actually, and there's another one. They are slightly different from the pink tone. They are Snugglebumms. Yeah, they indeed belong to the Snugglebumms. Definitely one pink one came with Mama Brightly, so I tend to think that it is this one because the color goes better with her. So, you know, they did not really have hair. It's more like this troll hair, but they are Snugglebumms. And they say play school. So that was easy to identify. They always have this shape and have a heart here. And I think this one is from one of the babies, so the children of the family. So, but yay! Got a Snugglebumms one. Or two. This one, I cannot show you an example, but this one is from the Darling Dinos. Darling Dinos are like similar to ponies, but they are dinos and have a little bit of hair from the early 90s. So 1992 it says, and indeed, and I have seen them quite often, and like nobody seemed to be able to identify them. And then like yesterday I was searching like far and wide, like on Ghost of the Doll. I clicked like literally every toy line through to be able to identify more of those combs, and then it was like, yes, I found it! It's from Darling Dinos. By the way, I would love to have some Darling Dinos. I don't have any. What else do we have here? Yeah, what about these small ones? What is that? Why did you want to have those? These are actually from Generation 2 My Little Pony. These are like, this is what the glitter princess pigs from Generation 2 look like. We have really huge princess pigs in Generation 1, glittery, see-through a little bit, and this is the equivalent from Generation 2, and this is the pony that it belongs to. That's Princess Crystal. So, and here we have it. We have a rubber band, and you can put it around the neck of the pony, and it's just fabulous. so in love. I want more of the G2 combs. Same with this one. This just is lacking the rubber band. I think it didn't even come with it, and it definitely came with Sky Skimmer. I don't have that Sky Skimmer, I just have the Easter version, but like I will put it on her. It's just the same pony, but a little bit of a different cutie mark that this came with. So this is Generation 2 My Little Pony. I could see it in the picture. I was like, yeah, there are also Generation 2 accessories. Yippee-yay. So, what else? Then we have quite a bit of Generation 3 accessories. All of this is Generation 3. Is there some more? Or maybe no. I think that's actually it. Generation 3 My Little Pony had all of the same shapes, most of them. Always these, sometimes with a flower, sometimes with a bow. This one with the bow, and then in so many different colors, and was often reused for different ponies. But I'm sure like Lovey Dovey, for example, came with this one, as well as Sunny Rays, for example. So Sunny Days, not Sunny Rays, Sunny Days, came with this style of brush. This I actually have because it's the one that came with Seascape here. So I have this one double, but I'm totally fine. I love just having a lot of brushes, and the Generation 3 brushes are like so chubby, and I love the feeling of them. And then I was like, wait, this also feels like pony Generation 3. Might it also be? Yes, some ponies in Generation 3 line also had this shape of comb. Not many, and I don't have the pony that belongs to, but that's Gen 3 My Little Pony. Then we have got a Keypers brush. This is the one from Scamper. Here, that's the one that belongs to Scamper. And I'm really happy because with the Keypers brushes, etc., I really directly can put them next to the Keeper on my shelf, and it looks cool. You could also put it up here or something. So very cool. Don't have many Keypers brushes yet. Yeah, what else? Let's go to this one, because you might think, like, as well as when you have it in your hands, quality-wise, it's very similar to My Little Pony. Nowadays, or a lot of the fakie combs are very cheap. This isn't, but still I know it is a fakie comb and brush. This style of comb brush actually was released definitely from Zimba. I don't know if in this color award, for example, with the Beauty Friends here, with the My Little Pony Friends kind of knockoff toy line. And I think this is really beautiful because it actually resembles the shape of this My Little Pony brush, which is kind of my favorite to really brush through the pony's hair. And I think they go so well together. You would actually never guess that this is just a fakie one, because I think the shape is also like it's a rose and this is another flower. So I wanted one of these for quite a long time now. I would never go out, just buy one of them, but this was in this lot, so I'm totally happy that now I have one. Let's keep it going with this one, because the last ones that we have here are all My Little Pony Generation 1, and I'm so happy because this one goes to this one goes to Flower Bouquet. So this is the real brush that came with Flower Bouquet. You see it pretty often, but I didn't have it, so great. What else was in there? A light pink ducky comb. There are so many different shades of this pink color, so it was not that easy to identify. but I think this one came with Betty by Eye baby heartthrob. So this might be yours. So it could also have been like come with lots of others. Also with the play set, the bed, the crib that came for ponies also had this one. So I did not have a ducky one in pink yet, so that tastes very good. So then we have this one. It's actually one of the reasons I was like, when I discovered this on the photo, I was like, yes, I actually want to buy this lot. It is like this form or shape of long handle brush that has these dots and hearts on the back side and these ruffles at the edge here. Came like only with the Brush and Grows and the Princess Brush and Grows. And this light yellow one came with Brilliant Blue. So the Princess Brush and Grows, like she's a Princess Brush and Grow, or also the Brush and Grows, they always came with this style of brush, and then also with a long handled comb. So they had two, and then they had lots of like barrettes to put in the hair, etc. So I'm so happy. You never see them so often, and people tend to want more money for these. So really happy this was included here. What else? This one I already have. In the picture I also couldn't really see if it is this exact shade of pink, but this is the same one that I already have, and it came with Baby Stellar. But the more pony combs and brushes, the merrier. These two are actually like, they came with so many ponies. They are the original combs, like also that in specific colors then came, for example, with the first 6 Collector's Post ponies. But this one, I think it could have come, for example, with a Flutterby, or depending on what shade of blue it actually is, like Confetti, for example, had this one. Parasol had a blue one. These ponies actually always came with 2. They came with one of these and then a Shooting Star one. So for example, this was not in the lot. Sometimes with a rainbow sticker on here. Can't show you that. So yeah, a lot of one. I didn't have this blue one yet, so not a blue one at all from this shape. That's good. This one I actually already have. It's the Italian variant of the yellow comb that is a little bit bent here. If you compare them, you can probably see that. That's different. This one, for example, came with the other Parasol directly together with this one and this. So this is a match here. Parasol, Italian Parasol variant number 2 with the second set rainbow hair. Came with these, for example, so this could then go to her. Oh, I actually also forgot this. Also goes with Sweet Delight here. So overall, a lot of good ones, and let's leave the best for last. This one I'm also really excited for. I couldn't tell in the picture if it is the really hot pink one, because it's a neon pink one, and indeed it is. It goes to Sea Breeze. I only have one that's a little bit darker from another one of the Tropical Ponies, but this one directly came with the European release on the European back card of Sea Breeze, so that's exciting. And then this one. This is actually the main reason why I kept on looking on this listing, because it is the Christmas comb that goes to Merry Treats. I don't think that this one is worth the 29 euro alone, of course not. Sometimes you can catch Merry Treats together with the comb for, I don't know, 20, 25 or something. Then you are really good. But if you want this comb alone, if you search for it, then definitely you don't get it under 10 euro or maybe more. I have seen people wanting like 20 euro for it, or even more, but I don't think it is worth it. But this included in all of this is like the cherry on the cake, like definitely the icing or the icing on the cake. I don't know what the saying is, but this goes to her, and I'm so happy they are now reunited. I have both together. This is like the coolest thing, definitely. Yeah, so now you saw what what the things that I wanted the most out of this were, and I mean this definitely already pays for like for me for what I paid for, because if I like then see, then it's not even €2 per comb, because it's 20 in here. So, and sometimes for pony combs you pay definitely more than €1 or €2. So I don't want to bore you with all of the others, but I want to show you some more that I put together. For example, okay, these ones I don't show you like in detail. They are all these very small ones that are definitely that go into dolls' hands. So they are meant to be the combs and brushes that directly go to the dolls. Some of them are also mirrors, like this one here. I guess most of it it's like some kind of Barbie or a fakie doll. So all of these are definitely also fakie. Because I have some fakies that directly came with these, a little bit bigger, maybe, but definitely fakie. Also, like these very flimsy ones, like this one, for example. This shape is directly included in here, so that's super clear that these are all like knockoff toys. Brushes and combs. So these are really thin and yeah, I might be wrong, but that's what I figured. Yeah, here are actually some that I think I have identified as sets. So for example, these two, they're a little bit more special. They must go to the same doll, like for sure. These super small ones actually as well. So they have both kind of these bows here, and they must go to the same doll. This here, so I have a couple of more. This here, I don't know exactly which of these, but I think a set of this, and then the mirror or something came with one of those Barbie movie dolls. Like I think I'm pretty sure the ones that are from the Princess and the Pauper. These are from these dolls. I have a couple more in here that could go with these. So these ones, they also look awfully like similar. They are all pearlized and have this swirl structure. I think they are really beautiful. These actually are mirrors. I have no idea. At first I thought because round ones with then this little hand thingy here also are from Lady Lovely Locks. The dragons came with some of those, but they look different. So these are not Lady Lovely Locks. And then we have these small ones here. They even look like they could go into Polly Pocket sets. They don't, but I don't know, but they are the same one. These ones here I really like. We have 3 of the same shape. They are all like heart, and then have these teeth here, and the big one as well. I put this one in here because I think that reminds me of them, because it's also the same topic, you can see, but this one has a big B, so this is Barbie, and these ones probably are not. Probably also just generic other like smaller dolls, like maybe Petra or other Steffi Love. If you know, tell me. I really like that shape. So these ones are really cool. This one as well. Of course, I don't know what for. But here's a bunch of miscellaneous things, mostly mirrors, but also some that I really like. I just picked out the ones I really like. Those are more of picks that you could put in the hair like this, or in your hair. I put that in ponies' hair, although I know that this has nothing to do with ponies, because I think it's really cute. So I'm happy about that, and that's definitely vintage. I had some of those as a child. So no idea what that is. Interesting. It says Simba, so it must be some Steffi Love thing probably. Very lovely ones here. So this one's also interesting because it also reminds me of the shape of this the purple one that I identified as G3 My Little Pony, but then this one I couldn't find. So is it maybe also G3 My Little Pony, or is it just similar to that? This one's also interesting. Ah yeah, these ones I grouped together because they are all the same shape, and I'm pretty sure they are some cheap knockoff ones. This one especially is so thin, it's like paper, but I actually like the shape, and if you put them all together, they look pretty cute. This one is even a little bit see-through. I like them. I also really like just looking at toy brushes and combs, putting them decorations in photos, stuff like that. I love that. Ah yeah, these are also interesting. I separated them because they are definitely a set, because they've got these swirls, and not swirls, more like stripes here. I mean, this one, it's a brush, but it looks more like Thor's hammer. It looks more like Mjolnir. Maybe it came with a sword doll. No, I don't think so. Definitely not with an action figure. That's it. We have gone through nearly every single item. That's actually it. I hope you enjoyed this little look at all of those brushes and combs that I got in this lot, and I tried to match them with a pony or toy as far as I was able to. If you could identify any others of those that I showed to you, just tell me in the comments. I would really like to know. I mean, I figure most of it is Barbie and a lot of this is knockoff toys, but especially of the ones that I showed you, which are the bigger ones, the ones that are more stand out, that I think they are from something, write a comment with the timestamp of it, and then I can find out what it actually is. So thank you for watching. See you real soon. And may the force be with you.